This is the story of a girl who cried a river and drowned the whole world. And while she looks so sad in photographs, I absolutely love her.
Now that's a hard one.
You know the purpose of life.
How many days in the
Stop.
year? She woke
Stop.
up with hope, but she cried
Stop.
with tears, and I can be so insincere. Making a promise is never. There's a God she told it.
I believe that the meaning and purpose of life is to glorify God.
I'm not sure yet that I have that one all figured out. I think it's probably individual and different for everybody.
For me, my personal purpose in this life is to glorify God. I know it sounds like a cop-out answer, but I really do strongly and completely believe.
I think part of it is to do what makes you happy. Another part is to leave the world a little bit better than when you found it.
I think our purpose of life is to raise our children so that they are better than we are, to assist them so that they can become better people, and I think the greatest compliment to a parent is to have their child exceed them in all that they do.
Well, since I'm a Christian, I take most of the things I believe in the Bible. And I believe beauty is how God views us. And one of my favorite verses in the Bible is in Song of Songs, and it says, "All beautiful you are, my darling, there's no flaw within you." And that reminds me of how much God loves me no matter how sometimes.
To me, I don't mean to sound cliche, but I think that beauty is in the eye of the beholder for everyone. And also like a significant memory with it, like the cross for me is beautiful because I find something so passionate and meaningful in that. I wear a dog tag that I find to be one of the most beautiful things that I have because it represents someone that I love. So that's beauty to me.
The sparkle in your eye. Beauty to me is a person who's good and gracious and giving and full of laughter. And my mother had the largest nose ever, and she was what you would not call a classic beauty, but to me she was the most beautiful person on earth, and she was just a gentle lady, and she gave so much of herself. That to me is beauty.
When it comes to free will and predetermination, I am more of a soft determiner. I just don't think there is any way to possibly have any complete free will over what you do, because, well, if we had control over everything that we did, honestly, would you choose to get sick? Would you choose to die? Would you choose to watch people around you be in pain? There are just some things that are going to happen to you in life, no matter how much you don't want them to, and how hard you wish that they wouldn't. So it's just, and it doesn't even have to be a big thing, you know, like illness or anything like that. And like even just getting a paper cut could be something that you're destined to do, because it's then after that what you do with it, that's the choice you make. That's where the free will comes in. It's like you could get a paper cut and you could, while running to the bathroom, apparently it's hemorrhaging, but you could like run into your true love, and it's your choice then to, you know, stop and like walk with that person and talk with them, or, you know, just keep going, bye. You know, it's just, that's where it comes in. So there's nothing that can absolutely be complete free will. There's no way to really tell what is determined. It's just you have to make the best of every choice that you have or you think you have. So, yay.
I think that you have free will, and that if you decide to do something stupid, that it will completely change your course of life.
Let the drama kick, die. Let the drama kick.
Yes, if I could go back and change anything in my life, yes, I would change it. And why? Because I know I would have a better life than what I had now. I didn't listen to a lot of things my parents told me.
Yep, I would spend more time with my mother-in-law.
I think I would want to change anything because the choices I've made and what's happened to me and made me who I am today, I wouldn't want to change that. I like where I am at this point in time.
No, because I really wouldn't want to change things. I want to live my life day by day following the Lord. And if I knew when I might die, I might try and make decisions for myself that God should be making for me.
I would want to know. And reason being is that it gives you an opportunity to say goodbye to everyone that you love in an appropriate way. And it also, I guess, makes you more aware of the things that you should be doing better in life.
Carefree, living in the moment. I know that's more than one word. And joy, I think.
Joy, fulfillment, and peace.
Motherhood. Faithfulness. And family.
Well, being as I'm not a billionaire, I think that I'd like to be a billionaire. And the reason is whether you're poor or you're rich, you will have friends. It depends on the capacity of your friends.
Oh, absolutely. Poor with good friends. You can always work harder and find a way to make ends meet. But having friends is a huge treasure, and you can't replace that. You can't buy that. You can't hire people to do that. It just is or it isn't. So definitely poor with good friends.
This is the last time.
I think you go on living, but not literally. I think you go on living in people's minds and their remembrances of you, and I think that's what defines your soul and your own heaven or hell. I don't think that there's a literal place.
You go to heaven. Or hell, depending on the decisions, the one decision that we made in life.
I don't know. No one knows what happens after death.
I think in a sense everybody is almost completely ignorant because there's no way you can know everything. And we all know what our limited experience has taught us and what our small circle of life imparts upon us.
I think I'd want to be completely knowledgeable. And with respect to that, it would most likely be so that I could help others.
It is lack of knowledge, so you'd be learning, and I enjoy that. So possibly that, I guess, because eventually you would become knowledgeable, and I enjoy the learning process.
Have responsibilities, and I don't think I would want to be either. If you're completely ignorant, you have to be taken care of by others, so you're a burden and a responsibility to others. If you are brilliant and know everything, then you have a burden on your shoulder to be responsible for everyone else. And I think I would like to be somewhere in between.
It's a special what's happening to all my soldiers over there.
I think you'd be a social outcast at either one, so it wouldn't be fun. But I would live longer at 4-1, so I'll take that one.
I think maybe 4-1, because I am short and it's not so bad.
Taller, but I think out of the two choices, I would want to be 4'1". Because if I was 7'5", I don't think I could find clothes that would fit me. I would walk into everything, which is already a problem for me.
So live your life.